Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu's fake version of Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu's fake version of Ipob. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. When I say Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudulent, a propagandist, an anarchist, some people find it very difficult to comprehend. I am not talking out of ignorance. I knew his real identity long before. It was just overrated unknowingly. When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya, his name wasn't mentioned in any of the newspapers across UK. Even tissue paper didn't carry his story when Nigerian government detained him in the DSS cell. And no country around the world had bothered about his arrest or detention. But what was his regular rhetoric in the radio Biafra? He claims and brags so much for glamoring independence for Igbo nation that he has full backing of UK, US, UN and other Western world. He has been posing and deluding people online without physical appearance in most cases. Unfortunately, a gullible and vulnerable youth are clueless, adhered to his evil ideology. The problem with my people in the southeast is that they don't ask questions. They think it's normal for an ingrate like Nnamdi Kanu to lead a violent organization online in the name emancipating Igbo nation. How would that be possible? What efficacy does he have, for God's sake? However, I want to challenge our top politicians, our traditional rulers, our top businessmen, and our headlights in the southeast if they had bothered to know who is Nnamdi Kanu. I have not seen anyone from this category asking questions about Nnamdi Kanu. How can we allow a fraudulent tool overrun our collective intelligence? As I said above, I know who is Nnamdi Kanu long before now. He is not the founder of Ipob. He's just a copyist, an intruder that hijacked activities of Ipob overnight and turned it to a violent organization using deception and mendacity. The real Ipob was built under political diplomacy and on illegal ground by intellectuals and godly minds who are also true sons of Igbo. It is an organization that its foundation was solid and well structured. Biafran struggle would have been prosperous pathway to victory without detriment had the master planners were given the opportunity to continue building on the solid foundation. We had civil war in 1967 and the trauma is still gleaning in our mindset. So it is very necessary to change our approach to prevent another war in the name of Biafra. We cannot subterfuge ourselves with Nnamdi Kanu's fake Ipob evil ideology and expect fruitful results. Nigerians are skeptical about Igbo political exploration. Ipob imposed sit at home in the entire southeast. They are killing innocent people and destroying our economy, but nobody is courageous enough to stand against it and we are expecting other Nigerians to trust us with leadership. The earlier for Igbo nation dismantle and divest Nnamdi Kanu's version of Ipob completely, the better for all of us. This application, leader of Ipob, given to Nnamdi Kanu is an insult to Igbo nation. A hooligan can only conspire loot and chaos, but it can never be a master planner of real Ipob that was created under rule of law and self-determination for Igbo nation. Isn't Dido Square, the traditional heads of Indi Ikwegi, Ezi Oku Agba Uka, Nwakita Uru, Oguju Nri. When I say Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudulent, a propagandist, an anarchist, some people find it very difficult to comprehend. I'm not talking out of ignorance. I knew his real identity long before. It was just overrated unknowingly. When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya, his name wasn't mentioned in any of the newspapers across UK. Even tissue paper didn't carry a story when Nigerian government detained him in the DSS cell. And no country around the world had bothered about his arrest or detention. But what was his regular rhetoric in the Radio Biafra? He claims and brags so much for glamoring independence for Igbo nation that he has full backing of UK, US, UN and other Western world. He has been posting and deluding people online without physical appearance. In most cases, unfortunately, our gullible and vulnerable youth are clueless, adhered to his evil ideology. The problem with my people in the South East is that they don't ask questions. They think it's normal for an ingrate like Nnamdi Kanu to lead a violent organization online in the name emancipating Igbo nation. How could that be possible? What efficacy does it have, for God's sake? To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by here the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.